Hey everyone, this is Hero Tall and Almighty 2011. Welcome back to more Let's Play Sonic Adventure DX. In the last episode, we started Amy's story and was brought back into the past by the Shining Ball of Light, which, by the way, I don't know why, but she brought us to the wrong area. Yeah, there's nothing for you in that area. You're actually supposed to go to the Emerald Altar. By the way, you're gonna see another problem I have with Amy, Big, and Gamma. Besides Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles, they don't really have a purpose for being here in the past, so I don't know why we were brought here. Anyway, we go over, and...
You're the Chao. Don't be afraid. You're safe with me.
Gee, what was that? I wonder if I'm dreaming. Oh my! I need to get out of this place!
So even though Amy didn't really have any relevance to seeing that, we did get a little bit more on what happened. We saw Tikal meeting the Chao for the first time, and also meeting Chaos. Yes, Chaos is actually the guardian of the Chao, alongside being near the Master Emerald in the past. But I wonder why. There must be more to that story. Still, I still wonder, why show Amy? Actually, no. You'll see later. Why show Big? Yeah, but anyway, you can get these items if you're good enough. I'm not, but we're just gonna leave these springs here. Anyway, let's go and escape. You guys probably know what's happening next anyway.
Where do you think you're going, Amy?
Eggman, no!
You can't get away this easily. Oh my.
Sonic, help!
Too late, buddy!
Birdie!
It's a Chaos Emerald!
What?
I don't need you when I've got this. Gamma!
At your service, sir.
Dispose of these annoying pests. Give them all you got.
Aye, aye, sir. Will comply.
I've got better things to do.
Stop, Mr. Robot! Please stop!
Amy? That's one of Eggman's clunkers! Out of my way!
No! He helped me before by letting me escape. This robot is different. You don't need to hurt him, okay?
Amy! Okay, I guess I'll let him go then.
ETA carrier's losing altitude.
We're fresh out of time. Take Amy and clear out, fast.
What about you?
I'll nail that Eggman. Can't let him escape.
I knew you would save me, Sonic. You're my hero. You okay? It's dangerous here. Don't pay attention to Eggman anymore. Free yourself. Come on.
Why are you helping me?
I said we'd be friends, and I'm returning your favor. Even this birdie wants you to be free. Eggman's not the kind of man you should work for.
Amy, come on, let's get going.
Until we meet again, Mr. Robot, take care of yourself. Is doing. He's always rescuing me, it seems. I should be more independent. You know, you sure surprised me by having a Chaos Emerald with you. No wonder they were after you, my feathered friend. Hey, a pendant! Wow! I'll help you find your family. Does Eggman have them captive now? I bet he does. So I'll help you find your family. I've come this far. I may as well go all the way. That robot said Dr. Eggman's base is in the Mystic Ruins. So what do you say we check it out?
So I'd like to point out, Amy completely either she didn't notice or she completely ignored the fact that Tails and Eggman were at Station Square and that missile was heading towards Station Square. Yeah, so I don't know what just happened in that cutscene, but it's really funny. Whoa, I didn't expect to go down all the way. Anyway, it's nighttime Mystic Ruins, and I feel that if this game had an actual HD version, this would look really pretty. Fun fact, I'm going to show it off in the bonus videos, but if you go to the Chao Garden during story mode when it's nighttime or sunset, it will actually be nighttime and sunset, but only in Mystic Ruins for some reason. I think actually it's always nighttime if you go as Gamma in story mode, though. Anyway, so we have to explore the Mystic Ruins base, meaning we have to go to Final Egg. Fun fact, this was Amy's stage in the demo, which kind of funny considering this is Amy's last adventure stage. So, yeah, they showed her final level as her demo. And that's the one I know the most, and that's the one that actually does have a little bit amount of stealth, but we have to go through the dreaded jungle again. So, I will meet you guys when I get to Final Egg.
One eternity later.
Okay, we're here. So, pro tip also, should you jump at the right spot, you can actually walk on top of the treetops because they're modeled as solid ground for some reason. So that's an alternative, easier way to get here.
I don't remember this bridge. looks dangerously suspicious. Wanna go?
Again, I love Amy's cutscenes. How it's unintentionally funny. It looks dangerous. Let's go. Okay, so, if you remember also in Sonic's playthrough, I pointed out this is Silver Sonic 2.0 and Metal Sonic over here, so revenge! Revenge from Sonic CD! Oh, unfortunately, can't do anything, but we will be seeing him in the bonus video. Fun fact, in the, opening for Amy's story, it was supposed to basically be a flashback to, Sonic CD, which I didn't understand that back then, because it took me till 2005 with the Sonic Gems collection to actually play Sonic CD. But there are two things wrong with that. One, they use Amy's modern model, and that's incorrect. She was 8 years old at the time. And two, yeah, just look at the way they rendered that cutscene. Anyway, we have to do this puzzle again, which if I don't get it in my first try, I'll cut till I get it. For the life of me, I know there's an easy way to do this. I just don't know how. Because every time I do this, it always seems like I miss one, and that frustrates me so much. Oh, I did it. Okay, never mind. Well, let's go. And fun fact, there's a cutscene that's about to play, which is actually new, because it wasn't on the demo.
Not you again!
Okay, two things again. One, that sound effect was higher pitched than the Dreamcast and GameCube versions, just like with Sonic Story. And two, that face Amy made. I think that's gonna be the thumbnail. What? Oh, excuse me. My controller's battery died. Oh, that's embarrassing. I'll be right back.
12 seconds later.
Okay, I'm back with batteries this time. I can't believe my batteries ran out. Well, I guess I should have paid attention to that notice. Then again, it's been forever since I charged my batteries. Like I said, the demo showed me how to beat this level, and this level actually does have a little bit of stealth, but there's not much to say about this level. Ow. It's essentially just Sonic's level, just slightly easier because you're not really doing any platforming. Anyway, I guess while I'm here, shameless plug time. I do plan on doing the Sonic games in their chronological order, at least when it comes to the 3D games, because technically all the Sonic games are canon, and I'm gonna be here forever if I do that. Whoa! Okay, that was my bad. So pretty much what I plan on doing is that I'm gonna do all the 3D Sonic games in canonical order. So next I'm gonna do SA2, then I'll eventually do Heroes. Actually, Heroes it might be a co-op LP, but I'm not gonna hold my breath on that. Now, when it comes to Shadow the Hedgehog, which I love Shadow the Hedgehog, but at the same time I hate it because I don't know how to LP it.
Use the switch to bring the elevator
Pretty
down.
much
Until it comes down, hide
what
somewhere.
I'm gonna do for that game, because you know that the game pretty much has it has two stories, and then not two stories. Wow, I can't speak right now. It has, you know, the whole multiple stories at Bi-Zero. It has the multiple stories thing, and you're pretty much going to be there forever if you do all of them, because you have to beat the 10 endings in order to get to the last story. Now, if you want to see it purely for story purposes, I do have a movie playthrough that I did of it, where I did the story in canonical order, or at least as close to canon as it possibly can be, on my channel already. And I'll put the link in the description on the bottom right. Hopefully future me remembers that. However, when I do the LP for it, by the way, this section here is random. You're never going to get the door in your first try. You do have to keep on guessing. Anyway, the, while I will LP the game, what I'm probably gonna end up doing is I'm just gonna show a playthrough of the main 5. Oh, I got my second try. The main 5 stories being, you know, hero, good, neutral, bad, and dark. So that's what I might end up doing. Oh, and last story. But I don't know right now. But if you are curious in terms of story purposes, you can go and watch that movie that I provided in the link. Anyway, I neglected to mention, actually, in the stage, the stealth element is there's a barrel that you can find without the stage, just like Snake in MGS4, and you can hide in it. Also, when the elevator was coming, you're supposed to hide behind those bleachers, which I also did.
That was a close one. I saw no sign of your relatives, Birdie. Oh, you escaped from the egg carrier. So maybe your family's still in there. Let's investigate, wanna?
Okay, sorry about that. Had to deal with something really quick. Anyway, so now that we're done with that, Amy mentioned that probably her family is back on the egg carrier. By the way, the Flicky is a girl, and camera. Let me just jump back down. I don't even know where I am. Okay, so it mentioned that her family is back on the egg carrier. Yeah, the Flicky's a girl, because if you go by Sonic X, the Flicky actually has a name of Lily. And, well, pretty much, what we have to do is just go back to the egg carrier, and remember how I said we have to wait for the egg carrier to be flooded in order to get Amy's last item? Well, we're about to go do that. There is one problem, though, and I'll get to that when we get there. Anyway, I'll see you guys when we get to the egg carrier.
3:28 a.m.
Okay, I'm back, and, actually, I realized this is the first time we're actually going to the sunken egg carrier manually, not via story. And by the way, continuity error, this is supposed to be blown up, but it's not blown up in Amy's story. I understand it's there to prevent her from going to Angel Island and everything, but yeah, that kind of presents a problem unless someone came and glued it back together. Anyway, you're supposed to go down here, and it leads you down to where the sunken egg carrier is. However, alternatively, you can jump down, but there is a problem. If you do decide to jump down and avoid the loading time, you have to make sure you don't land on the raft. You have to land on the platform next to it, because if you land on the raft like this, physics will actually apply and you will fall to your death. Which, by the way, I should point out something. Amy's death in the Japanese version is hilarious because she basically screams infinitely until the game reloads her. I'm not gonna play a clip of that because honestly, I kind of find that clip annoying, so I'm just gonna spare your ears of that. Anyway, just jump down over here, and now let's head to the egg carrier. Believe it or not, I actually got lost in that jungle for a little while, so this is like 10 minutes later. Okay, I'm back, and yeah, just so it's not awkward, after I do this, I'm gonna cut in the final cutscene and then the credits, just because it's gonna be really anticlimactic. If we beat Zero, we came and we saw that final cutscene, we came back here and then the credits. So, to get back into this door, simply hit it with your hammer, and I think, like I said, you just have to beat your high score. But, just in case, I think the alternative is get 4,000 points, so let's do this. Also, if I don't get it on my first try, I'm going to cut till I do get it. Something I should point out, I think it's just in DX, but in DX, when you play this game normally as a minigame, they play this really nice music piece to it, which I'm going to insert it while I'm doing this game, just because it's a really nice track, and I'm kind of sad this is the only time it ever plays in the game when you're coming back to play this in minigame format. So, yeah, I'm kind of having a hard time doing this. Did I not do it? No, I just beat my score again. Okay, I'll be back till I actually do it. Montage time! Okay, I did it, and apparently it's not 4,000, I think you just have to get past 3,000. Anyway, so here's our last upgrade for Amy.
Here's the long hammer. Your attack radius is now increased. Try the spin hammer attack.
So as it magically disappears into the hammer space, this is basically the long hammer. It makes a freaking crackling sound when it hits the ground. Personally, I really like the way it looks too, because I'm a fan of green. It doesn't really complement Amy, but I do like how it looks. And now, yeah, the spin attack is actually a lot more helpful because you have a wider radius. Would have been helpful during the main game, too bad Amy's story is really short. Well, at least you can also jump higher now with it. Okay, now that we got... excuse me, I'm trying to show it off. Anyway. Okay, now that we got our final upgrade, I'm gonna cut to, the final scene, and we'll see you guys next time for when we do Big Story, which, by the way, all gonna be post-commentary. Sorry about that. Because no one wants to see me suffer through Big Story. See you guys then.
3 days later.
Yay, it's them! Oh no! Are you okay? You idiot! How could you do this? Now you're gonna get it!
Well, it seems I fucked up. So, the moment you go onto the egg carrier, you initiate the boss fight with Zero. The boss is actually kind of self-explanatory. You do what you've been doing normally, but you have to get him into the electrical wires, and then, just hit him into it, and it'll expose his weak point, which is a giant f***ing light. Well, since I didn't realize that you can't get, if you come back to the egg carrier, via story, you are locked into this fight, I'm gonna show me getting the long hammer, before the credits show up. And ow. This is actually kind of a really hard to avoid attack, so I suggest running and jumping. Anyway, so before the credits show up, I'll show myself going to get that ability. So ignore past me when I say you can't get it till the egg carrier sings, because apparently you can get it immediately. So, ow. By the way, Zero the Chase Master, I actually really like this song. This boss fight isn't that hard, it's taking a while just because he does have really weird invincibility frames, like, can I just hit him? Ow. Okay, now the battle should be over. And there we go. So, this next cutscene will explain one of the reasons why I really love Amy as a character, mostly because of this game. And also, because I hate her theme song, I'm gonna edit out her theme song with, her theme from Sonic Heroes. So, I'll see you guys when I cut to, the post-game where I go collect her extra ability, and then we'll cut to the credits. So, see you guys then.
Please wake up, Birdie. Are you okay? Can you fly? Whoa! I'm going to try my best, too!